Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Kai's Evening Talk Show, where today, as we all know it is currently New Year's Day. I know, right? 2022 is finally out the window. Time to look forward to 2023. And in this episode, basically, all we're going to be doing is talking about what happened in 2022, the highlights, not so great moments, and we're basically going to be concluding it all. And then what I do plan is to talk about 2023, like upcoming plans, stuff with the channel, and also something else I do need to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, 2022, what a year it had been. A lot of stuff happened. Well, I definitely know like a lot of stuff happened for a lot of people, and not so much, like, not really much gratefulness happened for the others. And, since we're all human beings out here, we basically all have our own experiences. Some may be good, some may be bad, some maybe be some may be like, like great, but then bad, and then great again, or vice versa. I don't know, because obviously, we all have our own experiences. So, my experience for 2022, I first began the year off by dating. Well, I was dating someone, but then further down the line, complications happened, which then resulted in the breakup. So, but I mean, it was my 2022. It was all right. Nothing really much happened, to be honest. Let's see. My summer, it went all right. Like, I'm sure we had like temperatures of like 36 degrees, and I was sat here like flipping heck. It is bloody boiling. I was literally sweating like there's no bloody tomorrow. So that happened. I don't know why I was talking about my exes, which then suddenly concluded it going into summer, but ayo. So then, yes, a few days later, I got myself another boyfriend. Yes, I know you can call me a fast mover, putting it very politely for the people who are watching this. But I suffer from something called emophilia, which basically means I fall in love too quick. So, for example, I could just go and meet like a really cute, hot looking dude, and I could basically just go up to him and say, you know what, you're hot, you want a date, without even knowing the person or, not actually getting time to know them. So, that happened, and, he was really cute and very well, very good looking. I liked his taste in outfits. But since it was a long distance, just from my experience, long distance does not work for me. I've tried it, doesn't work, because, yet again, of complications and everything else in between. So yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I know it's sad and everything else, but it just happens. Also, a bit of a side rant. This person on TikTok's been messaging me, and thingy. I think like he messaged me like we've only just started speaking. Next minute, I know he's saying, "So do you want to date?" Basically, he wants to ask me out. Like, I've only just known the dude. We've only just started talking, and yet he's already asking to date me. I'm sorry, dude, but that is just moving on way too quick. Apart from that long distance, that was a flipping. That was a spirit of the moment. Um, it's just, like, some people in this world, they just move on, like, way too quick. And I don't understand why. like people just rush into things. I mean, yeah, I know we're all human, and yes, we're basically, at the end of the day, we're just born to die, but that doesn't mean that you should be rushing into things. Like, I know I might rush into things sometimes, but like, I actually take time in knowing the person, pending obviously how hot they are and everything else. But yeah, I don't think I'll be speaking to him ever again because I'm just gonna block him. Really, I'm sorry, but this drink, right? So for Christmas, I got like these hot chocolate packs, where like the hot chocolate's on the spoon, and you just gotta melt it into hot milk. This one's bloody gorgeous. So please excuse me. That is very nice. So, you know, going back on topic, my boyfriend, well, no, not my boyfriend, my ex even. Um, we dated for around 6 months, dated in the summer. Summer went really well. Because back then, my dad has his own business, so in the summer we was going all around the UK, up to Scotland, not down near London, and everything else. And, it was very nice, because obviously, one, it was getting me out the house. Yes, I know, it was in a truck, but hey, it got me out, alright? So I ain't complaining. It's just annoying because, like, the first half of the drive, going down the A1 is just so boring. Like, it's just, ugh. But, that happened. But then, you know, I need to stop saying, but around September time, I noticed that the relationship was starting to fail a bit. You know, I noticed drops in communication and something else which I'm not going to mention. And I had a thought about it for over a month, and then I was like, as much as I may hate it, yeah, I broke up with him. So, for all my viewers out there who are currently questioning if I'm single, yes, I am. Please don't ask me if I'm gay, because if that flag does not give you enough representation, well, enough of a hint, I don't know what else to show you. Well, do to say that I'm gay. But yeah, that basically happened, and yeah. So I haven't really done much in 2022, to be honest. Like, it's just crazy to think that now it's 2023. The years have just flown by. Like, we may not think much of it, but like, when it's just like it's just it's just honestly it's just flown by. And now that we're obviously in the new year, new me. Well, people say new me, new like obviously new year, new me. Now that is what I am planning to do because one of my resolutions for my New Year's is to tone up. Obviously, fix this out because I literally used my electric razor, the one that actually does work perfectly. But I've lost the charger, so I'm having to like suck out as much battery life as I can out of it, and I did this part here perfectly fine until it instantly died. So I'm now stuck with this part here. It's just really annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Um, Now another side rant, but it's just like I've just had a feeling for it. So like, but for the people who do watch my podcast, I really do want to. I can't thank you enough. Like, you know, I really do, like, me personally, I do love you for it. Because at least then, if I'm giving some sort of, what's the word? Because I may be making you happy, I may not. I may be giving you something to watch. And if I am, honestly, thank you very much for watching. Because, like, like literally, my little brother said today, "Oh, you're gonna go and film one of your episodes, even though your YouTube channel's gonna fail." That was supposed to be a mock of my little brother, by the way. And I was like, if it fails, it fails. Doesn't mean I'm still gonna work hard for it. Because even if it does fail, I'm gonna give it a few more weeks, make more episodes, and if it still fails, then I'll make my final episode. I'm just hoping that does not happen, but you know, only time will tell. Because for 2023, I do plan on making more episodes, making vlogs. I'll make I'll make a separate little part of the channel for the vlogs, just so then people can have ease of direction. I also do I have got an editing software on my computer now, so it will involve a little bit of a little bit of an intro now, and everything else in between. I just need to try and get my hands around it, try and see how to work it and everything else in between. But I finally got that, so hopefully in the upcoming videos there will be a little intro sort of thing. So I'm hoping for that. There will be also an outro as well, and yeah, I'm just need to get my technical hands around it. I also doing, yes, I know the lighting isn't the best. I'm just currently still waiting to get my new room, which should be happening this month because I've been waiting all month for it. I've been putting it on my bloody Christmas list as well because, you know, why not? But I was talking about vlogs, wasn't I? And then thingy. One thing though is I do need to try and I'm honestly stuck. I was literally rambling on about something, but I can't remember what. Oh well. Basically, 2022 was a fine year for me, and I'm hoping it was a fine year for you. Also, New Year's. I hope you've all had a wonderful New Year's party, because I definitely know some of us. I've been checking it on Facebook. And one of my mates, you know who you are, went out to the bloody beach. I mean, yeah, why not, eh? Could have tagged me along at least. I was sat downstairs alone. 'Cause my dad was at work, kids are in bed, and my mum was in bed as well, so I was sat there alone. But I did bring my mate, and we basically just FaceTimed each other until New Year's, and as soon as it hit midnight, I was like, Happy New Year! And he's like, we were both not, we were both unhappy, we were sort of depressed, and everything else in between, but that happened. But for those who did have a party though and everything else in between, I hope you did have a very, very, very enjoyable time. And everything else in between. Sorry about this. It's just a lot of stuff's going on in my mind right now. But I mean, what are your New Year's resolutions? I hope they're all going out well. But one thing, yes, I know, I am going to mention this. I am relatively disappointed, but I was kind of knowing it was going to happen anyway. Because in the last episode, I did say he wants to, join the New Year's Zoom call. Yeah, no one really came. But, hey, it was New Year's though, right? You know, you were all having a party and everything, so I can't really blame you. But I do plan to have a Zoom call meeting maybe next episode, or maybe an extra 2 episodes, maybe. Just yeah, I'll let you guys know on my Snap and everything else. But if you could please join the Discord server, because my server is really dead. I know, right? So yeah, I hope you can join it. But yeah, my 2023. Well, I've got some good news that I'm going on holiday to Spain in April, which I really cannot wait for, because it's about time I get on a holiday. Because I haven't been on a holiday since... probably since before COVID. Like, probably I think it's 2014 I went on holiday. Or 2016, because I got a t-shirt made where it said my name, like, here. And then it said Tunisia. And then I think the year. And then on the back, because since I like swimming, I asked them to put keep calm and keep swimming. But I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind going to the Tunisia again, because that was relatively nice, apart from the fact I drowned twice in the pool. I know, right? So that happened. I know, very nice. But it was pretty good. Just trying to think what every time I do that, it's like I can't stop doing that. What else? What else? Yeah, that's basically the only big event I've got planned for 2023, to be honest. Just trying to think. Yeah, that's the only big thing I've got. Why don't you comment down what what thingy, what your New Year's resolutions are and what big plans you've got for 2023. I would really like to know them. And I'm probably going to regret this, but if you want to follow my TikTok account, please do. Just a thingy, Bob. That's it. I'll have the link down in the description below for yous. I know I'm going to regret it, but hey yo, it's a TikTok. It is literally, you are warned by saying welcome to Cringe Talk. See what I mean? Cringy already. So, I hope you do, like, obviously, for the people who already do follow me, thank you very much. But for the people who don't, if you want to follow me, please do. If you don't want to follow me, then, it's like with this channel, if you don't want to subscribe, but you still want to view my videos, I would prefer you if you could subscribe, but if you don't want to, that's all good. I'm not pressuring you. You'll get free cookies if you do. But anyway. Oh, God. I'm just basically in one of these moods where, I just feel so thankful. And I don't know why. But I really am, and everything else in between. But thank you for, honestly, watching my videos. I know they're not the best. I know they're not 5-star quality, but, I'm just sticking with what I've got. And over the years, I'll upgrade it even more and more. So, as long as I've got a really good webcam, even. Well, I've got a webcam. That's better than using this little thing. Excuse me. As long as I've got a really good webcam, which is better than my phone, but also a really good mic, then, I'm fine, I guess. Like, upgrades are due to my PC. Very bad. But, there you go. It does. It does the trick. So, yeah. Trying to think. Oh, here's what I also needed to ramble on about. About earlier, I was filming a episode, but that totally makes sense, Kai. I was filming a episode, but the OBS software that I did use to record gameplay, but also my voice. First of all, my voice would just sounded horrible, so I need to calibrate that. But also, I was playing The Sims 4, but yeah, it didn't really go so well. The gameplay was not in HD. It looked horrible, and I didn't really want to release it with the gameplay looking like that. So that's why it wasn't released, and this is why I'm just doing like this. I'm really sorry. I'm absolutely shattered from last night. Because, obviously, it was New Year's, but, like, I think round about 7 o'clock, I went for a walk. And I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty nice. I did enjoy just going out for a walk at night. I also have got some like background music playing in the back. I just hope that YouTube does not come down on me and say, you are violating copyright terms. We are going to demonetize. That's something along the lines. We're going to take down your video, and I'm like, fuck. So I am going to try my best to like keep the swearing down, but like, if I accidentally swear, please do not come down on me like a ton of bricks. I sincerely apologize. So thank you very much. But 2022 is out the window now. It's in the past, and we're now restarted. Apart from the year of being 2023. It's just weird to think though, because like this year, as soon as I finish my GCSEs, I get a 12-week holiday, which, Jesus Christ, I cannot wait for, because 6 weeks is just not enough. 12 weeks though, on the other hand, effing mint. So I do hope for the 12-week holiday, and as soon as I've done all my GCSEs, hopefully I can go on study leave, because if I can, I'm going to bloody Mackey's, mate. I just honestly cannot wait. But, like lots of revision. That's just something I can't really do though, is like revise. I do try, but like, just, I don't know, it's just something about me that can't revise. Like, I don't want to self-diagnose myself here, but I think I have got a possible case of ADHD. Because like, whenever I'm doing, really sorry, but like, whenever I'm doing my tests or like revising, I just get like really bored and I get distracted. I get distracted by many things very easily. Like my dad says, I'm very easily distracted. And I think he also said I'm easily manipulated. He said something about me ages ago, which I can't remember. But basically, it's like literally me right now when I'm trying to plan for the episodes. I basically jump from one topic to another, then to another, then back to the one that I was talking about, and then to another, and then back to the one I was talking about at the beginning. So that's why my topics are already this, there, everywhere. It's like, for example, a straight road, okay? Obviously we know it's all straight. I sincerely apologise if I've already repeated myself in another episode about this. But, straight road, okay? That's how I try and explain it. But the way I actually end up explaining it is a load of lines crossing each other and everything else in between. So, I just need to work on that and everything will be fine. Let's see how long have I been recorded for. 24 minutes. I have also got my iPad there because like it just helps improve with the lighting without turning my brightness up too much. So then my camera doesn't have a bloody spasm attack. I know, right? But I am hoping that I am going out into town tomorrow because I'm going to hopefully I'm going to be getting a really nice coat that my dad's got, and I really want one. Because because my dad's clothes fits me. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's like with me having mad testosterone, I've already got a flipping grown beard. My hair is just growing out like crazy. And yeah, my eyes look green. Lovely. But, what I am going to try and do though is, like, for the gameplay and everything, I am going to try and, like, I'm going to try and calibrate it, fix it, test it, and everything else in between. Because then as soon as I've done, it'll be bish bash bosh, easy and done. Because all I gotta do is record the gameplay, then record the talking, and then boom, I'm basically done. Wait for it to upload, do a bit of mixing around and everything, and then boom, it'll be released onto the channel. But here's another thing for 2023. So, as many people have got the app called BeReal, which is a software that allows you to, well, that uses both the rear and front camera to take a picture of what you're currently doing. I am going to try and do that, but every single day. That is a challenge I am willing to take. I might miss a few days, but I am willing to take that chance. So I'm going to try and be real every single day for 2023, and if I win it, I'm going to be honestly gobsmacked, because it's like when I grow older, if, you know, I'll be basically, when I'm like 24 or something, I'm going to be looking at myself, and I'm like, when I was like 16, and, no, when I was 15 actually, because I started it when I was 15. I'm going to be looking at myself, and I'm going to just be sat here thinking like, oh my god, is that what I looked like when I was 15 and what I sounded like? Because I definitely know when I was younger, one of my mates has got all my old TikTok videos, and I was sat there like, I regret that so much. But, you know, she's got all of my old TikTok videos when I had my first phone. And, you know who you are, by the way, if you are watching this. Thank you, by the way. Like, I don't really see an issue with it, I guess. Like, if she wants to save him, you know? I mean, yeah, I was an absolute right bloody bulldozer. I was completely plumb. I was chubby. But now look at me. I've lost all of that weight. And it's crazy to think that. Because my head, looking at the photo right now that I have on my wall, my head was a massive boulder, basically. It was like a bloody rolling pin. You can just grab it by the head and swing it. But now that I've lost all the weight, it's just crazy to think that that is me back in 2017. I only know that because 2018 is when I first started to Rysdale. And I've just given away my school's location. Oh well. If you want to know where I go to school, now you do. Congratulations. I couldn't care less. If you come and take me out to school, well, take me out of school, please do. You will be forever loved. But, you know, I see, because that's the thing with school, though. It basically is like a massive prison and hard labour. Because, well, not really hard labour, but like, you're forced to do work for 6 hours, only getting 2 breaks. Like, I think that's just stupid. 6 hours of work, well, yeah, 6 hours of, no, 5 hours of work, but only a 2-hour break. That is just, like, no. Yet we're forced to do it. Yeah, no wonder why I see people complaining about bad mental health and everything. It's because, me personally, it's because of school. We're forced to wake up really early, and then, like, having to be in school by 8:30 in the morning. I mean, yeah, we finished at 3, but, like, I remember when we finished at, when did we first finish? I'm sure it was, like, 10 to 3. I'm sure that's when we finished. And back in when I was in year 7, we was allowed on our phones at, like, break and lunch. And the teachers wouldn't mind. Yeah. Now that people are apparently being antisocial with each other, it's just not allowed anymore. We're not allowed to be on our phones. And if we get caught with it, I think, like, depending on your teacher, she might rather take, well, they might rather take it off you for the lesson and you get it back at the end of the lesson, or you might have a really mean teacher where they hand it into the office. And it hasn't happened to me yet, but I have had my phone handed into the office 2 times. I know, right? Slay. Only because the lesson was really boring. What else do you expect me to do? Sit there and sleep? What would you rather want me to do? Rather be distracted by something I shouldn't be on, but not making any noise, or me sleep and snore and distract the whole class? What would you want me to do? I'll leave the choice up to you. So, like, I just wish school would go back to them days where everyone would be happy. You'd be allowed to go on your phones during break and lunch. But yeah, like, even when people were still being social with each other. They were playing games with each other. Like, I know, like, Among Us, for example, they were literally playing that. They were being social with each other. They were having a good time. They were smiling. They were laughing. Yeah, now that that's gone, I mean, yeah, they're being more social with each other, but like, no wonder why we have students complaining that they're bored and everything, because they can't really do much. It's like, I would try and fight the battle to allow people to go back on their phones during break and lunch, but right now, I currently see very limited vision of that happening. I mean, that's another reason why I can't wait to go to college, because as soon as I go to college, I get to use my own laptop, and I get to use my phone. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's like, as soon as I go into college, if I'm ever bored in a lesson, I'll just sit there and play bloody Roblox, mate. I'll play bloody Minecraft. Hopefully, if my laptop doesn't overheat, but if it does, well, if it doesn't, then hey, I've got something to play on, so the teacher cannot whinge. I'm sure I can also, like, use my, like, obviously I'll be able to listen to my music as well. I don't know, but, like, that's why I can't wait to go to college, because I get to wear my own clothes, I get to wear whatever I want, and I get a few days off as well, depending on, well, hopefully with the course I'm going to take, I get a few days off. If not, then I will try and, like, and arrange something, because I definitely know that it's like I can't be. It's like I do struggle to wake up like in the morning, like bloody 6 in the morning. That's why I'm always setting like 4 alarms, like 3 minutes in between each other, just in case I fall back to sleep. But that's why I cannot wait to go into college, because I get some 3 days off, so I can just basically go into town, and it's also like during break I could just I can go and get a bloody Mackey's, mate. Like, it's gonna be brilliant. I really cannot wait. And also the fact that we don't have to wake up that early, because like we can start whenever. It's gonna be bloody amazing. I really cannot wait. But it's like a fence. Well, it's like a field but with a fence. The field is freedom, aka college and everything. Like, I'm probably gonna be saying this, but then as soon as I hit college, I'm gonna be like, I regret saying that. I bet you a tenner. It's like, it's like, like, so here's the field, right? Like, all freedom and everything. And then we have the gate, which is secondary school, and then you have me. So basically, to open the gate, I've got to go through all of my exams, I've got to do tons of revision, which is obviously then going to lead me into having a mental breakdown and everything else in between. But, as soon as that's done, the gate will open, and then I will suddenly have freedom. But another thing I've also got to work on is applying for my college application, because I just don't really know what to do, to be honest. And also the fact that I also need to try and see if I'm going to pass my English and maths, because if I'm not, I wouldn't really have that many, like, 3 days off. I'll probably have, like, 1 day, maybe 2 days off. I mean, if I can get 2 days off, get 2 days of sleeping in, so I ain't complaining. But you know, just gotta see, gotta wait and see, I guess. Flipping it, 35 minutes. Good, good, good. But, you know, my 2023 is it's looking okay for now. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, I'm glad I get to take all my close friends and people who I want to take into 2023 with me, and I get to leave the people who I don't want to take with me back in 2022. I get to leave them in there. Go, yep, no, bye. Oh God. But yeah, I hope you all have had an absolute wonderful New Year's party and everything else in between. I hope you all have an amazing 2023. May it be filled with best wishes and everything else in between. This is Kai and Kai's Evening Talk Show, and he's signing out. Good night, everyone.